decades, film historians have made an ongoing effort to preserve films of old for our viewing pleasure and for educational purposes set for student filmmakers. This has not been an easy task, however. Most films of old use an outdated nitrate film stock, which was easily flammable and decayed over time. This, unfortunately, means that not every film would be saved, and today we discuss an example. Quirino Cristiani was born in Santa Giulietta, Italy, on July 12, 1896. At the age of 4, he and his family moved to Argentina, where he grew up studying the left-wing politics of his new home. He would also grow an interest in drawing, and after a course in the Academy of Fine Arts, was drawing political caricatures for the city newspaper. In 1916, Cristiani was hired by Federico Valli and given the animated matches of Emile Cole. Cristiani and Valli's first production together would be Intervention in the Province of Buenos Aires, a 1-minute hit piece on the then-governor, Marcelo Ugarte. It was an animated short, using cutout animation, a form of stop motion with flat assets made of paper or card, representing characters and props, and behind a still detailed background. Multiple versions of the characters were made to simulate movement. After this, Cristiani and Valli's next work would be what is considered the first feature-length animated film, predating Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs by 20 years, along with many other feature films that have come before. The film was called The Apostle, a political satire based on the then president of Argentina, Hipólito Yrigoyen. Despite the film's success, Cristiani received very little credit. Cristiani would also feel that Valli was being a little too controlling over his work, so he would eventually part ways with him. However, his filmmaking career didn't end there. Later, Cristiani would make another film, Leaving No Trace, a film inspired by the 1918 incident involving the German commander of Argentina, Baron von Glucksberg, manipulating Argentina into joining World War I by sinking an Argentinian ship and blaming it on the entity. But there were survivors of the incident, and President Yrigoyen did his best to hide the truth. And when Leaving No Trace premiered, he had the Ministry of Foreign Affairs confiscated and supposedly destroy it. Fortunately, Cristiani was not in prison and was able to continue his career. Though mostly his work consisted of shorts and newspaper cartoons. He wouldn't make another full-length animated feature until 1931, with Peludopoulos, the first animated film with sound, using a Vitaphone sound-on-disc synchronization soundtrack. Peludu in Peludopoulos is Argentinian for armadillo, which President Yrigoyen was often referred to as, for his reclusive personality, always seeking the security of his lair. Tragically, viewing Cristiani's work is pretty much impossible. As mentioned, Leaving No Trace was supposedly destroyed by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Apostle was burned in a fire in 1928, and fires broke out in 1957 and 1961 at the place where Cristiani kept most of his work, including Peloponnese, destroying nearly all of it. Only 2 shorts Cristiani made are known to survive, those being Las Culagan, made in 1919, and El Mano Religiro, made in 1938. All things considered, Quirino Cristiani is undoubtedly a significant filmmaker. All the more reason why it's heartbreaking why we can't experience his impactful films with our own eyes. And that, my friends, is only the tip of the iceberg on our journey into the world of lost cinema.